guys, good morning. Today is going to be more of a recap because I thought I was recording before and I wasn't. Classic me. But I think like today will be a good video because I can give you more of insight how I've been acting lately. Okay, I've been trading options. I went out from, I stopped hyper scalping penny stocks because it was, to me, it was just too volatile. So if you've been following me on my latest videos, you already know that I've been trading options now. So let me take all these alerts out of here. One sec, so we can figure this out. So I was a little cautious today because after that big drop, I expected a lot of volatility, which it didn't really happen today, but at some level it did, but it wasn't as crazy. I've noticed this double top on pre-market, and I was like, okay, this is going to be a level two, actually, test and claim. So I took a short position from here. They scared me off a little bit, and then actually it worked out. So I went short way early here, and it actually completely blew me out, but I kept one contract. So I went like $150 short, red. And then I added on this rejection on the hopes. That's when I realized this was here. And then I was like, okay, let's write this back down, triple top, right? 1, 2, 3. And then I got this back, so I end up like $80 green from 150. So this is a $200 trade with just two contracts. I let this whip, and then I got the orb, the 15-minute orb established. So 5-minute chart right here, 1, 2, 3, 15-minute orb, the high of the day, the low of the day, and this comes into play throughout the day. If you can see, you have the first break and retest and go, and then the first breakdown, retest, fail, the second claim, go, second fail, go, second claim, go. So this, you can see, there's a big point of inflection. Once you establish the orb, the 15-minute orb. By the way, guys, again, this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm just sharing what I do. Trade at your own risk. This is not financial advice. So that's how I go about it. Break a retest. I try to wait for a 5-minute candle to close above the orb so I can go for the move either in and out. So look, check it out. 2, that is the orb that was established. Then 1 play to the upside, second play to the downside. Didn't quite test the lower day. This play, I didn't see an entry because it didn't come to retest as low, so that wasn't. But this was another entry that I was in for 4 contracts a little too early, and then this wick stopped me out with fear, with power, and then I took out as soon as I got out. It reversed in my favor. I had made another, I don't know, another 200. Then I just watched. I went for a walk, and because this pissed me off really, really, like a lot. Almost bought the test at the bottom of the day, but the low of the day. But I don't buy things in one touch, with no confluences, no EMAs. This team was in a downtrend. I was like, whatever. So he bounced, and then I caught another orb here, which he added to that. So it was a swing of like $150 red in at the open. I actually acted right away, and that was my only plan. I was like, let's not act right away. Let's leave it alone. Let's the orb establish itself because of the volatility. But then I just went against my rules, and that was $150, $130 red. Recovered another 2 something for a $70 green on this confirmation on the downside. Then I played the orb to the upside, made 180 or 190 or something. Got faked out of this one. This one I didn't act, it wasn't clean. Faked out of this one just on this candle, got in a little too early. Would have made like another 200. Man, that pissed me off. And came back on this one for a strong push. I've been focusing on the EMAs, the 9 and the 21. Also the 9 and the 21 on the 5. And I have a SMA study, a daily SMA study, a 21 average, 5 average, and a 200 average. But these are dashed lines here. There are daily levels that gets charted on your whatever time frame you want. So instead of going to the daily chart and have to look to see where the EMAs are at, this study actually shows the EMAs of the daily, respective to the daily, they show on any chart you want. So this should be on your TOS. If not, ask me and I'll post it for you guys. But the daily SMA study, beautiful levels. If this price today gets here, look, check it out. There's already resistance that I marked as a strong prior resistance, but then you have two of the daily EMAs converging, the 5 and the 20. That would be a short to the touch for me. This price gets here, it's a short to the touch. Also on the 15-minute chart, the 200 EMA average, EMA is like also hovering right here. So there's 4 confluences points there. Anyway, so I like my trading today, besides the fact that this faked me out, but I went for a walk with my dogs, and that's what I need to do because I was so hijacked emotionally. Anyway, comment if you like, if you have any questions. I'm not here to hide what I do, but I gotta tell you that I am a very new trader. I mean, not quite new, but I'm just finding a small success now, not fighting the trend. I am not fighting the trend. On a situation like this, the EMAs cross positive. I am looking for a long. I'm looking for a pullback for a long. I'm not picking a top to go short. If this is cross negative, especially on the 5-minute, which makes a huge difference, you know. Why this worked so well? Because, let me erase this. Check this out. When it crossed here, we had on the next 5-minute candle, oh, let me turn it off. Let me go on the oval. We had a cross positive on the 5. So at 8:14, it crossed positive on the 2-minute. And at 8:15, a minute after, it crossed positive on the 5. So that confluence, that's why this price skyrocketed. If I caught that little, actually I came in a little early. I came in there. I wish I had this this recorded, guys. I'm so very sorry. But anyway, I don't fight the trend. I go with the trend, because some people are like, oh, why am I gonna buy here if it's already bounced from there? But now it's just crossing positive. That's when I go. Confirmation. And if it cross positive on both time frames, oh my God, that's when it really go. That's when it, really go. That's when I see that there's less likelihood of failing, you know. So anyway, I hope I help some people out there. And again, this is just for entertainment purposes only. I do this for myself. I put these videos out there so I can go look in YouTube and, you know, study my own setups. But if I'm helping anybody out there on how to do this a little more safely, that's a win-win. Okay, so enjoy. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.